is Emily Lindstrom, and for my life lesson from Shakespeare, I chose to focus on the theme of cheating and infidelity in Shakespeare's plays. More specifically, I'll be talking about A Midsummer Night's Dream and The Winter's Tale. So I found a common theme in Shakespeare's plays that his main character is either someone that's in a relationship or a couple themselves. And I feel like Shakespeare conveys these couples to be very unhappy. In a lot of cases, infidelity occurs or accusations of infidelity occur. The reason I chose to talk about this is not only to educate myself, but to educate whoever is watching this video on kind of how cheating occurs, why cheating occurs, and the different things that can lead to cheating and different things to look out for. I feel like this is very important in today's society because of how prevalent cheating is, and I feel like people should just be, I don't want to say prepared, but just be knowledgeable about cheating and why and how it might occur so they can protect themselves. And I'm passionate about this because I always am looking to better my relationship and just to make it as healthy as I can. So, in A Midsummer Night's Dream, we have our main group of Helena, Hermia, Lysander, and Demetrius, and they all have their own respective lovers, but throughout the play, they kind of all fall in love with each other and all cheat on each other in a way. The quote I chose comes from Act 1, Scene 1, lines 242 through 245, when Helena says, "For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he held down oath that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oath did melt." And this quote kind of just shows how, like I said, they all have their own respective lovers, but those lovers fall in love with someone else in that play. And this play also talks a lot about how cheating occurs, why cheating occurs, and just the emotions that are felt, not only by the cheater, but the person being cheated on. Now, the next play, The Winter's Tale, we have King Leontis, and he accuses his wife of Hermione of cheating on him with his best friend. And the quote I chose to pull from this play comes from Act 1, Scene 2, lines 234 to 239, in which he says, "There have been, or am I much deceived, cuckolds ere now, and many a man there is, even at this present, now while I speak this, holds his wife by the arm, that little thinks she has been sluiced in absence, and is pond fished by his next neighbor." And in this quote, King Leontis kind of finds comfort in the fact that cheating has occurred for centuries, and thousands of people have been cheating on, and I feel like this just speaks volume to how cheating is still a prevalent issue today, and this quote itself kind of made me want to research this topic more, which leads me into my modern research. The first article I will talk about comes from Tanja Kidanovic in The Phenomenon of Divorce in the Modern World. And this article kind of just talks about how divorce is a lot more prevalent today, and a lot of people are shying away from relationships and marriage just because of the issues that are occurring in marriage. And they kind of point out how a lot of problems that occur in relationships, as they do, they're becoming a lot more big obstacles than they used to be in the past, and this is leading to the increased rate of divorce today. The next article I'm going to talk about comes from Lucia O'Sullivan and Charlene Ballou in Predictors of Infidelity Among Couples. And like the name suggests, they just point out different indicators that can point to that cheating will occur, cheating has occurred, and just things to look out for in your relationship and in your partner. They talk about different things like socioeconomic status, sexual orientation, previous history of infidelity, happiness in relationship, and just different characteristic traits that can lead to infidelity. The last article that I will talk about comes from Pravarti Verma and Saurabh Maheshwari, and this article is "Why Do People Betray in Relationships? Understanding the Process of Infidelity in Dating Relationships." And this article kind of talks about not the why of how cheating occurs, but actually the steps of cheating and the kind of mental and physical process that people go through when they cheat, and more importantly, the outcomes that come from that. I hope that I continue to learn more about how and why cheating occurs, that I can look out for that for myself and for the people around me, and to just increase my knowledge to be able to provide advice for the people around me who are going through cheating or not going through cheating but have been cheated on, and just be there and provide support for them and to look out for myself. And yeah, thank you.